Hello guys and welcome to the podcast for the first race of the season at Australia. With me today I have regulars Tom and Jamie, alongside Alfie, who was meant to be here last time, and Bradley, who's popped in for a special appearance. So straight off I'll speak to you, Bradley, seeing as you probably not be here again, or less regularly than the others. How do you think your season's going to go?
Really, I have no idea because I haven't got to grips with this game yet. But I'm going to put in a lot of practice, obviously, for this and the Colantine Cup, and hopefully I can pick up some podiums and maybe that elusive race win.
Okay, good stuff. And a bit controversial, but how do you think your teammate got on, Jamie?
Oh, absolutely fantastic! A man, class of his own. Oh yeah, but you beat him, but that's not the point.
And Jamie, how did your race go then?
I thought the race went very well. Pretty happy to get second. I don't think I could have got better than that. So very well.
And obviously, yourself and Alfie was first on the podium. How'd that go, Alfie?
Not too well. I got hit by Sozavele when I was trying to lap him, so that sent me into the wall. I lost my front wing, lost about 15 seconds and a pit stop. Then after the safety car, I got passed by Jamie because he was on fresh options.
Okay. Right. So run the start through the Jamie. How got off the line. Just think about how your race was going to pan out prior to the race.
Well, I thought I was pretty nervous at the start, to be fair, because during practice I've lost quite a few positions to both yourself and Alfie in practices. So I was glad that there was going to be that there was a safety car restart.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot. But I wasn't quite quick enough to catch you. So after I got DRS and things like that, I kind of ran wide at the first corner and didn't see you again. So the start was pretty good. Pretty average throughout really.
Okay. We're going back a bit now. Qualifying. It's quite interesting. We had 3 GP2 drivers in the top 4. Obviously, Jamie, you were XF2. First half of the F2 season. But the grid was myself, followed by you, Jamie. Then it was you, Alfie, and Tom. So, Tom, how do you think your race went?
I think the race went reasonable for the majority of it. I think it just fell apart at the end, to be honest, with the safety car kind of coming at a bad time for me.
But would you say it helped though? Because I thought that towards the end you struggled with fuel, going very slow down the straights.
Oh, I was completely out of tyres at the end.
Okay,
I didn't dare pit again because I thought I was going to lose so much position, but ended up happening anyway. So.
Yeah, and talking about the safety car, was it just me, or was there some sort of like a graphical glitch? But on my screen it was actually kind of raining, but the track wasn't getting wetter.
I had rain on the track.
Yeah, the track for me was perfectly dry, blue skies above. Yeah, there was like these specks, like these black kind of slurs, like drops. Not like looking like raindrops, just black drops falling from the sky. Tom, same for you?
It looked, well, towards the end, after the restart, it looked like it got quite a bit heavier, but I was sliding around anyway because of the worn tyres, so I'm not really sure how bad it actually was.
Fair enough. So Bradley, how do you think Malaysia's going to go for you? There's some practice at the moment, but you've got strong teammates alongside you.
Well, we've got until obviously 23rd December for that race, and I know Jamie said he's got a decent setup.
Okay.
So, you never know. I was fighting for the podium there last time until I came together with my then teammate.
I thought we discussed this. I told you it was a small lag.
Yeah, okay. Totally weren't just wiping me out because I was actually fighting with you for the first time.
Well, you shouldn't be in there in the first place, I mean, sorry, but, what are you doing in third place and in my way?
Of course, yeah. God forbid that I'd be on the podium.
Okay, so, another talking point for the race was, 2011 champion and 2012 third place. John Brookfield, Brooksley, round to him. Sixth place in qualifying, then he recovered to fourth. How do you think, did you think he'll find his form?
Is that directed to me?
It's direct to anyone.
Well, John's a strong driver. He'll get it back. He'll win a race or two this year.
Okay. What do you think, Jamie?
I pretty much think the same. He might not, find his form that he did in 2010 or 11, but he's still going to be a strong contender for a podium most of the time. Especially if he can qualify better than he did in the last race.
Okay. Another talking point for the race. Where was his teammate? Nusa Wada, Moss 6'11". He's probably one of the fastest, not the fastest guy in the field. Where do you think he went? Obviously, the US guys didn't have the patch prior to it. No form activity, little contact with him since. Do you think he'll return?
Well, I saw that he'd come online about half an hour before, so whether he'd forgotten or just generally lost interest, because on the forums he was saying that he was a little bit disappointed with how the season ended last time, so maybe that could be it.
Fair enough. And for the race, new driver quickly popped up, but then quickly disappeared after a kind of rookie error. Todford won. Signed up to the league, SNF 2012 league. Hadn't bought the game. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know if you guys have raced against him, I haven't, but what do you expect of him? Do we think he'll be able to get up there, or how should he be racing in his first race? Just keep it clean, maybe?
My answer.
Okay, yeah, can you your answer?
Well, he should really go as clean as he can. I would want to race him to see just how fast he is, and see how it goes, really.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Bradley, you're kind of a victim of this yourself. You haven't played the game too much, and you seem to be struggling with it. Do you think that happened the same to him?
I don't know, it depends. I mean, obviously if he hasn't brought the game yet, then he could well struggle to get to grips with that. I think there's a lot of competition in the league, so he'll struggle to be right up there.
Yeah, good point. And what about Ed? Dropped out halfway through last season into Bradley?
It was. Ed, it's a shame to have lost him. He was a solid driver, and he always drove fairly as well. But we should get him back at some point next year, so it'd be good to have a return. It'd be good for these new guys to see just what Ed's like.
Yeah, he was like one of the like in MotoGP. There was like the aliens. There was Ed, John, Moss, and myself. And obviously we've lost Ed. John's struggling, and well, we haven't got lost train of thought, but doesn't matter. The other one.
Moss.
Moss. Sorry.
And you've got Shane to add to that list as well now.
Sorry. If you were out watching. But that opens up a door for another talent, and that was Shane, who unfortunately had to drop out for the season. But he was showing good pace, wasn't he?
He was. I mean, obviously Moss was unlucky to lose the championship for the fact that the patch didn't arrive in America, so he couldn't actually keep fighting for the championship. But Shane did well to actually clinch it from him. He still had to fight off stiff competition from Jamie while I just sort of joggled around 2 laps behind, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I mean,
he had to fight Jamie, and he did well.
Yeah.
Jamie's not slow.
Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, Shane's a great driver. It is really sad to lose him, because we had some great battles towards the end of last season. So it is a shame to lose him, but soon we will have him back soon, and he'll make a very good comeback, I'm sure.
Yeah, I agree on that. Towards the back end of the summer series, mainly on F1 2012, he was right up there. And then, right, moving into the last 5 minutes of the video now, talk about your predictions for Malaysia. So, I'll just to kick off with you, Alfie. You dropped out halfway through this.
Where do you plan to aim to go for Malaysia?
Well, hopefully I can beat Tom again and maybe get a bit closer to you and Jamie because I was really off you in Australia. And it will be between you two for the win.
Okay. Is it a favourite track of yours or just one that you struggle to get to grips with?
I hate it completely. It's worse than Australia.
Really? Okay.
No, I can't drive it for anything, so hopefully I could just get a good lap in qualifying and keep it there.
Okay. And Tom, how do you want Malaysia to go for you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Malaysia. I struggled a bit with the last sector, but nothing a bit of practice won't sort out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Bradley, we already had a quick word on Malaysia, but how do you, is it a good track for you?
On 2011 it was quite a good circuit. The last sector's not corner is a little tricky. That's the one that I always struggle with the most. But Malaysia from 2011 seems to be one of my strongest circuits, and seeing as it's only one of really 2 tracks on 2012 that I have practiced, the other being Australia, because those were the 2 that I started off on career mode. Hopefully I should be able to maybe do something sort of well. And with Jamie's incredible setup, that we're going to sweep the front row by over a second.
Okay. And that is from here, Jamie. Good circuit, bad circuit?
Yeah, I love Malaysia. Back in F2, when I was racing Tom and Alfie, I think they can attest to me being quite quick there. I've already put a little bit of practice in there, so and I've got a very good setup. So I'll hand it over to Bradley, and hopefully we can get a good team result.
Okay.
I'll take Ollie out. You win the race, yeah?
Sounds good.
Oh dear, it's a bit of a bit of sour grapes here, is it, Bradley?
Yep, just payback for last year.
And sorry, who's the last guy who missed out?
I don't think you missed out anyone, unless
I
it's
think
Tom.
it's you now, Ollie.
Not really.
Okay. So okay, that's your preview and predictions for Malaysia. Any points you guys want to raise throughout the race? Please just say one. We need an extra 2 minutes of footage here. Come on.
I'd like to win, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Hopefully, if there's a spare seat and Sozavele to take, so he doesn't take me out again.
I wasn't complaining.
He might pass you in the end, so it's all good.
And obviously we've kind of experienced it in the back end of this race, the rain. How do you guys get on with the rain?
I hate the rain.
Okay.
My team's driving quicker in the rain.
Alright then. So just
In all honesty, I haven't driven in the rain since they put a patch on, so it might be better now, but before it was just like driving on ice no matter what tyre I was on.
okay, I've heard that they've broadened the operating window for the inner tyre, so but the wet tyre only really works in the heavy rain now, so that could change some dynamics of the race. So yeah, just got to recap the race now, results and qualifying stuff. We've already discussed the first 2 rows of grid. In 5th was my teammate in Taya Kirkham. She was promoted up to 5th after Shy Guy unluckily got a penalty. I'm not quite sure what for, but probably good for him. And then again, Brooksy, Shy Guy. Sorry, not Shy Guy. Brooksy, Robbo, Abmaka, followed by Stuzavale and the penalised Shy Guy. In the race, as you can see on your screens right now, I won after pulling out a 13-second lead after the 4 laps after the safety car, which is something I was quite pleased about. That was over Jamie and Alfie. John, who's meant to be here for the first podcast, was 4th, followed by Tom, who struggled on the end on rubbish tyres, Abmaka, Shy Guy, who unfortunately got disconnected, and followed by Robbo, Kat, Sozavele, and Taya, whose TVs went on the link. They literally actually did. Started fucking up and stuff. So it's thank you from Alfie, Jamie, Bradley, and Tom, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time at Malaysia. Goodbye.